Nah, I'm gonna set it up for you. The lady had on some tights and a spaghetti strap shirt, and she said, "Bye, Piper," and Piper was on her phone. And I said, "Piper, say something nice to Miss Flora." She looked up and said, "Oh, I hope you go to the gym today."
And that's all they know. Children don't have a filter.
That's right.
And I've heard stories, sad stories, happy stories, but they don't know when to cut it off. Because nobody's trained them, they don't have something in their head that says, "Oh, you can't say this." They say exactly how they feel, good, bad, indifferent, ugly. I'll give you another little story. My stomach was poking out one day, and one little child said, "Miss Russell, you got a baby again?" No filter.
Nobody told them not to say that.
Exactly. Because that's what they were thinking. Pregnant lady,
Tell 3 people what you want to tell them. Go ahead. No. You stay in your seat. No, go wherever you want.
No, they in here.
No, they're not. Why would you? No, go get them. Go get them.
See what she got.
See, that's your.
See that?
I'm not gonna say you wrong. I'm gonna say she's right. Because immediately, us as adults and as parents, we quick to whoa. Now, under certain conditions, we do need to, as rein them in. But if I say, "Baby, we in the house," go tell somebody something nice. Okay. Now you gonna give me all free will, but then you gonna control who I could be nice to.
Yeah, that's true.
It's right.
Like Peggy said, when she said, "I'm gonna wash my hands," she know that because her mom was there teaching. And now she know her mom's not gonna be there. She have to be protected by washing her hands to keep herself safe because she's social distancing. But her sister is gonna be there.
Wow.
And I think she's reassuring herself that she's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Can I tell you what I see in this as well? I noticed what Tammy had said earlier, and it's 1,000% true about let a kid lead his or her own way. Perfect. But I think it's also the parent's responsibility to make every available option on the table possible. Psychologist John Locke say that when a child is born with a empty plate. It's what we put on that plate. And what happens is when we put that on that plate, they always have the option. Let them be in control now, because now they always have the option to come to that plate and choose what they want to choose. I heard that young child say math and science 3 times in here. Brother, I would pay attention to that. And not only would I pay attention to that just from a psychological perspective, I would start now supplying things in the house that would promote science and math, whether it's a little stethoscope or it's a telescope. And then let her make the choice.
Wow.
But you have to put things on the table for them because they don't have anything, like Tammy said. They just tell the truth. They're like reporters. They just report what they see.
That's right.
It's great that we teach our kids to use the right side of the brain, tactile side of the brain, kinesthetic side of the brain, the touch and all that. But sometimes we have to start teaching our kids how to use the left side of their brain as well. That's the side that articulates. That's the side of the brain, that's the Warnix part of the brain, or the Broncos part of the brain. That's the part of the brain that bankers come from, and doctors come from, and lawyers come from. You want to expose them to that as well. And then when they get of age, don't tell them you're gonna be this. Just tell them you have many available options now. What do you choose to do now?
Piper, you told, how many people did you tell?
3.
You told 3? Now, who was the first person that you told something to? You talked to Pepe first? The children. She went to her siblings first. Like, listen, if you want to learn about family, if you want to learn about how to be closer to God, just follow the simple structure. She went to the children first. She stayed with family first, and what did she do? She reassured them, like, we going together. I got the sense that she felt protection. She said, we're going together. Who else tells us that? Who else tells us we're going together?
Wow.
All right? She wasn't paying attention. She was caught off guard. She looked up and saw a woman in workout clothes.
Right.
The nicest thing she could say is, I hope you work out today. You know why? Because she was dressed to work out.
Right.
That's what she was about to do.
How children think. I had a little boy in my class, and he pooped his pants. He pooped his pants, and he was so honest. He said, Miss Russell, don't call my mama. Call my grandmother. Because my grandmother is going to bring me some underwear. My mama, she's going to take too long. So you got to think about, he knew who was going to help him. He reached out to who was going to help him. You know, so they are very aware of how they feel, what's going to be best for them. You know, he was like, don't call my mama. She's not going to bring me the drawers. My grandma going to bring me the drawers.
Children, especially that start in pre-K, every day they come in giving you a chance.
Yes.
Because yesterday, whatever you did to them, I'm pretty sure it affected them. But the next day, with all forgiveness, they will give you another chance. It is only after you teach them that I do not want to help you,